People are living longer. A person born in the developed world today can expect to live to 100 and beyond. So what would you do if you lived to 100? Maybe you'd invite your great-grandchildren to a big party. Try something new, like run a marathon, or even learn to code. What would you do differently if you knew you would live to 100?
No, not 100.
I haven't even thought about what I'd do when I turn 18. Spend more time with my family.
Not to rush so much.
I'll take several career paths.
If you're not healthy, I don't think it would be any fun at all.
I'm actually more worried about the quality of living. So how about my health? Am I be able to, just walk around as normal, or just I'm lying on bed for another 20 years? That would be a big problem.
But what would be the point of living to 100 if you aren't going to have a good life?
I've told my wife I'd like to live to 100. Okay? But I think if one wants to live to 100, of course you have to have good doctors and all that. But there's a lot of individual responsibilities involved. You really have to take good care of yourself.
For those people who are in their mid-40s and thinking, I can't wait to retire and I'll travel around the world, by the time they're 50, they're in a little bit of a panic mode because it's not seeming as exciting as it was earlier on. It's a long period of time. They're usually not financially ready for it as well.
Assuming you are in good enough health to be able to do these things, who will pay for it all? Whose responsibility is it to protect the elderly? How can we close the aging protection gap? The aging wallet, or the amount spent to fund the lives of people over 65, is divided between the state, families, savings, and insurance. So how can reinsurance close the protection gap?
I believe we have a responsibility, along with society and the public sector, to create sustainable solutions that will allow elderly people to not only live longer, but to live better. However, we cannot do much unless we spend more time understanding the consumer, their behavior, their environment, their expectations, their reality. The point is, we need to go deep and make country-specific insights, because things like multi-generational relationships vary across cultures, and will play a big role on the solutions that will bring positive change.
But what many people don't realise is that Asia is also an ageing population. Hong Kong has the highest life expectancy in the world right now, and Japan is often cited as being an ageing population. And if the insurance and life insurance industries don't recognise these issues, then it is going to be a growing concern across the region. Governments, insurance companies and the pharmaceutical industry have to develop solutions that will help the region deal with these issues as they move forward.
Making Asia more resilient. Swiss Re Now.